Hello and welcome to the MvFF Cardiff dashboard for week 7. Obviously, I wasn't there tonight. The amazing Billy covered, and it looked like it was a brilliant night. Here are the scores. So, 4-10 to a drive with. It was actually 4-8 on the pitch, but obviously, with the borrow, it had to be an extra 2 goals for a drive with, which took them to a 12-16 combined win. And some really good milestones there for Rice Puddings as well, which was good to see. Plumpkins versus What Food ended 3 to Plumpkins, 4 to What Food, but obviously What Food took a borrow. So it was 5-4 and an 8-5 combined win for the Plumpkins. And Fenerbahce versus Rockfort ended with 17-2 win to Fenerbahce. Once again, that was down to quite a few milestones on Fenerbahce's side and bonus goals from last week, so well done, you guys. We've added 3 5% this week, Borge, Yayan and Ben, and then we've also added a 15% with Scott. Brilliant work. Attendance wasn't so great. It is half term. Let's be honest, I wasn't there either. I know the pressures of half term and partners saying we're away and whatever. But I expect that to go back up next week, back up to where we used all high standards. So no one had the bonus goals for attendance. No one had over 7 or over. And on to the weight loss. Highest weight loss again was Fenerbahce with minus 3.5. It was a good week on the scales overall, and it was a good week for Adraigwyrdd because if without Rob, and I made that point about Rob turning up and actually weighing, they wouldn't have had that bonus goal today for the Roman 20. So they've just nipped over that 20 kilos lost as a team, so they get the bonus goal this week as well. Team of the week, got the amazing Panos leading it, Quinny just behind, Darty, Yayan, Rob, Rich, Ben, Nick. And you'll notice there's 3 greens on there, so next week they'll be getting a bonus goal for Team of the Week cluster, which is really good to see. And onto the top scorers. Joint at the top now between Ollie and JC. Jenks behind. Plev still in 4th. Then Nick from the Plumpkins and Panos from Rockfort County. And not next week, because next week we've got a postponed session. All the matches are going to flick on back, and we've got What Food versus Fenerbahce, Rockfort versus Rice Puddings, Adraigwyrdd versus Plumpkins, and as I said, obviously I wasn't here this week, so we didn't actually get into it, but we're going to look at changing the timings of when we record the match just to try and get a few more people getting their matches recorded. So we've got 3 weeks left of the season now. We're going to try and make sure everyone gets their chance up the diff. Let's just go to the actual what are these called? Tables. So weight and goals. We've got Fenerbahce, Plumpkins, and then Adraigwyrdd. So this is week 7. We've got 3 weeks left. Mathematically, What Food down to Rice Puddings are ruled out from winning the league. But we've still got Adraigwyrdd, Plumpkins, and Fenerbahce, all mathematically very, very able to win the league here, with Fenerbahce just ahead. On the pitch, it's even closer. Let me just work that out. What Food is still mathematically able to win the league, but it would be a really tall ask right now. So Adraigwyrdd, Plumpkins, and Fenerbahce. Then again with Plumpkins and Fenerbahce just there, and only 1 point behind is Adraigwyrdd. And the scale, we've still got. Well, do you know what? There's still Plumpkins, Rockfort, Adraigwyrdd, and Fenerbahce who can mathematically win that. But it's looking very likely for Fenerbahce there 4 points ahead with 6 points to play for. They've had an absolutely superb, proper stellar season. And talking of stellar seasons, we've had Leighton with his 11. That could all change. Just one more milestone for Rob, for Cortman, for Craig, and it could all change. Really, really good though. So I think I will have to look beyond the top 10, but that loss percentage of 8.26 might be a strong one as well. It might be a double, top scorer and amazing loser for Leighton. Upcoming fixtures have been done on the website, so you'll see they'll change to Wednesday the 15th. So that's all there. So it'll be accurate on there. It's accurate on the graphic as well that I'm sending out. Have a brilliant 2 weeks. Hope Wales win. Hope we come back slimmer than we left, and up the diff.